I somehow managed to not unmute. Sorry about that. By all means, ask your questions. It gives you a humorous smile. Who are you? It ponders your question for a while. My name is not important. If there were a reason for you to know me, you would. It pauses. If you need to attach a name to me, you may call me Tekalak. What kind of name is that? The only one you will get from me. What are you? It cocks its head to one side and gives you a thoughtful look. What am I? Do you really need to know? It pauses to think. No harm, I suppose. I believe your kind knows me as a greater Byatsu. Specifically, Kornugan. You're a greater Byatsu? Yes, does this surprise you? It looks at you expectantly. I just don't see why you'd be here. Aren't you supposed to be fighting some blood war or something back home? It frowns at you. Yes, there is the blood war, but that is far away for now. It need not be spoken of. Why not? For no other reason than I choose not to. For now. It glares at you. What are you doing here? My business is my own. I don't see it as a concern of yours. It smiles knowingly. I suggest you change the subject. Okay. We may ask him about that again, but, I assume he's gonna get annoyed at us. What can you tell me about this place? What is there to tell? It gestures vaguely at the surroundings. Look with your own eyes. All is laid bare before you. I can't help but feel that there is more going on here than meets the eye. It looks at you with mock surprise. Really? Are you that paranoid or that suspicious? Either way, I have answered your question. I will speak no more on this matter. What can you tell me about the city of Curst? It frowns and gives a serious thought to your question. It is a forsaken place. A place of betrayal and chaos. A city balanced on the edge of disaster. Travel wisely within its borders. Balanced on the edge of disaster? It sighs and looks away. This is a border town, little human. On one side are the Outlands. On the other is the plain of Carcery. So long as the status quo in Curst remains balanced, this will continue to be a border town. It pauses for effect. If things get out of hand in the city, it could slide into Carcery and become one with the plain. Impose too much order, and it ceases to be a border town by sliding into the Outlands. It shrugs. That is the way of such places. You're saying the city could actually be displaced? It gives you a mock smile. Yes. If that were to happen, could be done about it? It shrugs. Determine which way the city has slid and apply an opposing force. Too much order? Instigate some chaos. Too little order? Impose more law. It smiles at you. If you were persistent in your efforts, you could pull the city back to its border status. Or slide it to the opposite side. You've been very helpful, which brings up another question. Why? It gives you a confused look. Why what? You Beyatsu are supposed to be the incarnations of evil, so why are you being so helpful? It barks out a laugh and smiles at you. Do not mistake my help as kindness, nor me as anything other than evil. I am helping you because it serves my needs, nothing more. How does helping me serve your needs? How indeed. Continues to smile at you. Okay. Don't seem to be really getting anywhere with him. As a godsman, I happen to know we are working on a secret device in the foundry. Can you tell me anything about that? You are a godsman? It looks at you with some respect. Because of your affiliation, I will answer your question. My superior commissioned the device. It is a weapon to be used in the blood war. What is the blood war? It ponders your question for a while. At first you think it will not answer you. The blood war is a skirmish that we are having with the Chinari. It is of no consequence, and need not be spoken of. It doesn't seem like this is actually, like, get mana here. Okay, no like quests or anything. Alright, I mean, do I want to kill these things? Let me quickly check and see if that has any like impact. Okay, wait, what are these things called? Lemures? Okay, yeah, they're not showing up in my documentation anywhere, so let's see if the fighting them does anything.
I think.
Well, they do attack us.
Maximally efficient strike.
Doesn't really give us any
Maximally efficient strike.
much experience. I mean, a little bit.
Maximally efficient strike.
Okay, what about these things? Nope. Okay, if they're only worth the 120 experience, I don't really see a point in killing them. Let's go to the next area. Good night. Good night, Drago. Sleep well. Alright, on to more Trellins here.
I think, therefore I am. I think.
Die.
We have a place to rest, so it doesn't really matter if we get like injured or anything here.
Endure. The clock sings
Yes.
enduring, grow strong.
How may I help?
I'm gone.
Ready.
Awaiting or processing.
I'm here.
Alright, this is the prison, so presumably this is where Prius is.
Done.
Exciting empty container.
I'm gone.
This brackish rust-colored water is ice cold. Ooh. Guards are
If you want to, why not?
mad at us here. How are we failing to disarm traps, by the way? That's bizarre.
Aye.
Nordum addressed.
Call lightning. Is this a priest spell? Yeah.
I'm here.
All right.
Alright, let's reapply my shield spell here. And did I rest after learning my level 7 spell? No.
I'm gone.
Yeah. More
What's up?
Aye.
I
What?
hear your word.
more nasties over here. I can
I will
learn to get a little bit more
I'm listening.
let me see what this thing does. Oh, that's interesting. Invokes. Do I have to have it in like a quick slot?
Yes, how may I help?
Okay, that seems like an area of effect thing. So,
You see that?
hammer.
Maximally
I wonder if there's any reason I would need a hammer down here. Okay, multiple hammers actually.
efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
Yeah, Nordum
I'm
got
listening.
several critical hits there.
What do you want to know?
Okay, she has the blood charms, and Mort has the heart charms.
I'm gone.
Oop. And the guy was hiding behind a
I,
wall.
Nordum.
Oh, run away.
Done.
Maximally efficient strike.
Actually surprised they
Get your
are
eyes off my arse.
hitting me so effectively.
You like my wee tail? Why not?
Okay, heart charm. Claw item.
Done.
Did I loot everything here? There was what? Cheese there? I don't know why I would need cheese. Hello, Egg
I'm
Fortress.
gone.
Welcome. No matter how hard you twist and tug at this gate, it remains sealed. Something tells you that you'll need a special key for this door. Okay. Can't go there yet, apparently. Quite a few more. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see if this, this is like a one-time thing or not. Oh my goodness. It's like a whole, like, scene. Very, JRPG. Oh wow. Did do a lot. Okay, that was a one-time thing.
I'm listening.
Okay, I don't really want to
I'm gone.
use a one-time item right there. Although I honestly don't know if I'll end up using it at a different time or not.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong. I hear your words.
Try a couple of the other spells here. Well,
I will hear you.
that didn't do too much.
Done.
Oh, did it put some of them to sleep? Try a lightning storm here. Okay. Everybody seemed to save
Yeah,
versus
pleasure.
that.
Done.
I feel like melee is just so much more effective in this game. I wonder if there's a
Gone.
in Baldur's Gate there's a greater Melicin, which will lower lower saving throws.
Ready.
I wonder if there's something similar in this game.
Aye, what?
I'm gone.
Alright. I don't know which direction is like the goal, and I want to go to the goal at the end. What's this say? You can't tell exactly what this machinery is, but it's most likely for mining or drilling into stone.
I'm gone.
Okay, what about like cloud kill? Okay, that actually worked pretty nicely there. Kind of insta kills.
Therefore I am.
They don't save.
Maximally efficient strike.
Okay, that seems way more effective than Moon of Cold.
I'm gone.
Aye?
Done.
Alright, make sure I loot everything. And let's see, charcoal. I'm not actually ended up using any of these charms. At some point I should consider doing that.
How may I help?
On the other hand, I also just haven't like really gotten into a difficult fight or something that would necessitate the need for it. And what does this say? Occasional gusts of hot, foul-smelling air issue from the mouth of this massive tube. A heavy iron grate blocks passage from the tube's lip.
All right.
And this is more machinery. More brackish water. Anything else to investigate over here? Greater embalming. What level is this? Level 2. Oh, this lasts at 60 minutes. That's nice. Wonder who would be better off with this. Give this to Khan here. And he can buff Nameless One Mort with this. That's interesting. Oh. Okay, yeah, here it goes. This spell works only on the Nameless One, or any undead.
I'm gone.
So, just Mort and Nameless One. Okay, this looks like actually a way into the prison. So that's probably where I need to end up going. Although... I wonder if there's... I suspect that there may have been another way in.
Right.
That would involve getting arrested. Yeah, I can't actually get in there right now. So either that's not where Trias is, or I need to find a key to get in there. I wonder if there's gonna be any more guards down here. There are.
It is I that cannot be disguised. Endure. In enduring, I hear your words.
Done.
Just a little buffing.
I'm listening. Very well. Damn it.
Maximally efficient strike.
May my faith lend me strength.
Done.
Ready. Why not?
Tiny bit more loot.
I'm gone.
Ah, there we go, Trias. See anything else in here? Alright, we've been looking for you, sir. I wonder if this is going to be a really long conversation. Let's make a good save here. Alright. You see a being with skin of the purest ivory and hair of blinding white. His wings are charred, the feathers destroyed, yet he still radiates peace and love. He stands as if in meditation, taking no notice of your presence, holding his arms out to either side. Chains hold his forearms tightly, attached to a dais on which he stands. Though you do not recall having ever seen a deva, you know in your heart that that is what this is. I've been looking for you, Deva.
Mortal, speak your mind, and leave me to my memories of paradise.
The Deva raises its head and rests its gaze upon you. His voice is pure and melodic. Before you can answer, the Deva's face tightens and changes to a frown.
Updated my journal.
The Deva turns its head to you and rests its gaze upon Mort. The stench of Beator lies thick about you, skull. Mort shoots back. You don't smell any better. When was the last time you bathed? Grace breathes. Deva, yet those chains do not seem to bind him, so much as smother his mind. The chains do not bind him. Belief chains him. Deva, I had a question for you. You bring a Tanari, he hisses the word, to my presence? Well, yes, why not? I will not be baited by one who travels with fiends. Tanari, despite the suppleness of your form, you will not find me such an easy target as this mortal. Speak your mind, and leave Trias to his imprisonment. It was not my intention to tempt you, Deva. I fear that your confinement has affected you adversely. You speak glibly, Tanari, as do all your kind. Ask your questions, mortal, and leave. What is this place? This is the dungeon below the gate town of Curst, portal to Carcery, the prison plane of the gods. This is the home of traitors, the bitter, the condemned, whether or not they deserve their condemnation. Fall from Grace breaks in suddenly. What are your views on the Blood War, Lord Trias? His eyes flash lightning. The hosts have let their hearts falter, for they dare not confront the fiends directly. Where is their spirit, their love of purity? My lords direct the war from afar, manipulating the fiends into costly battles with one another, giving them weapons and filling their minds with a knowledge of how to hurt each other more effectively so that they might not look up and see our golden fields. How can this be changed? Rhea settles back, though his charred wings rustle slightly. There are ways to change even the minds of immortal generals, mortal. Someday they shall see. Of that, I have no doubt. Who are you? I am Trias, the condemned, once a general of the hosts of the upper plains, now languishing in a fetid bubble below the most wretched of gate towns. How'd you get here? The purpose of this town, readers all, know nothing of truth and beauty. They cannot tolerate it. They lured me here and chained me. Mortals do not possess the perspective that allows them to grow the strength of character, to rise above desires, as I sought to teach them. I disagree, Lord Trias. You simply had an overabundance of trust in your spirit for them. A sneer twists his beautiful face. Surely, Mistress Tanari, you don't believe that mortals can ever gain that perspective. Not when you are what you are. Your very nature cries out to subdue any chances mortals might have to rise above their base instincts. How did your wings get burnt? It was part of the grand betrayal. They seared my wings as they manacled me, that I might not flee them, even through the earth. It is the nature of this place that things of beauty are not tolerated. I have heard rumors of a plague that emerged when they opened this prison. It is their own doing. In forging these chains for me to wear, they tempered the links with bitterness and betrayal. Their short-sightedness has been their downfall. Had they heeded my warnings, this would not have happened. A great sadness fills his eyes. My heart pities them. What can you tell me of these chains? These chains imprison more than my movements. Memories of much knowledge do I have, but the chains distort my memory.
Updated my journal.
How can they be broken? If I still possessed my instrument of my station, these chains could be sundered easily. My blade, celestial fire, is held by the shadows of this town, used to power their poor prison. If I only possessed it in my hand, such freedom would I again know. It is kept within this foul prison, in a locked and guarded chamber. The door is locked, but I know the combination. He speaks 3 arcane syllables that burn into your mind. Return and strike these chains with my blade, and my restored memory should enlighten both of us.
You have another question?
Ravel the hag sent me to you. She said you had knowledge for me about my stolen mortality. Revel? The hag? The stolen mortality? This all seems so familiar to me, yet I fear I cannot dredge up the knowledge while these chains confine me. Alright, I assume that is this door over here. I wonder if it would be worth, like, leaving and resting first. I guess we're not, like, particularly damaged at the moment, so...
Done.
Speak the syllables Trius gave you. As you intone the first syllable, the gate creaks and groans. The metal barbs twist and pull on the second, and on the third, the gate springs open. What in the 9 hells are you doing down here? I'm looking for Deva. He smiles. You'll be joining the Celestial Choir soon enough, Burke. He unlimbers his weapon and attacks.
Done.
Where is Mordom?
The Karak sings true. The Karak sings true. Princess Valley.
Done.
Okay. I wonder if there's gonna be traps in. Ooh! Killed them, but
I'm here.
one left.
Nordum addressed.
Aye, what? What do you want to know?
Alright, let's do a little healing.
May my faith lend me strength.
Done.
Alright, nothing over in that direction, doesn't look like it. We're out of, shields.
I will hear you.
Alright, that's gonna make our,
Ready.
AC worse until we finish. Okay,
I'm gone.
can't open that. Okay, I do feel like we may have just hit a trap.
You see that?
Didn't actually do any damage to us, so it's fine.
I'm here.
There are some named characters down here. Guess we'll talk to after killing all these
Dropped.
guards.
Reiterate request.
Experience has increased my skills.
Ooh, Buff and Grace leveled up.
Aye, what? Yes? What did you wish?
All right.
I wonder if we should, just do all the fights first before talking to all these people.
You be wanting
I,
now?
In all
Nordal.
things.
Error.
Oh my gosh. Why is Nordom getting all these critical misses?
Yes.
Um,
I'm listening.
hold on, yeah. Fingerbone key. This key is fashioned from a human finger, cunningly fitted with grooves. The lock that would take this key would be complicated indeed. Okay, so that's not a charm, that's actually a key. Okay, let's level up Grace real quick. Did I actually get to... few more spell slots? They really should have had more priest spells, I think.
All right.
Wow, so many named characters here.
Your
Awaiting
reasons for
order.
your incessant clicking are
I'm
not
very
known
well.
to me.
Maximally efficient strike.
Ready.
I wonder if they're all gonna be, like, say almost nothing,
Pleasure.
or if they will all have their own stories to tell.
I'm here.
I feel like if this
Yeah,
was
it
earlier in
should
the
be
game, they'd all have conversations. But
I see. Processing.
maybe at this point in the game, yeah. Maybe they don't all have stories to tell.
I'm gone.
Await by your command.
How may I help? It shall be done.
Aye, what? Why not?
I'm gone.
Wait, hostile characters, really?
What you be wanting? Why not?
All right.
Oh, Shiba's down here. We sent her here. I'm sure she'll be very pleased with us.
Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
I'm listening.
A bit more healing.
Ready. I'm here. Shiawase. May my faith lend me strength.
I'm here. Right.
Alright, do any of these things
All
open?
right.
Doesn't look like it. This door is locked. You'll need a
Alright.
key. That's really not this thing? Kind
Alright.
of surprising. Figured it would be. Okay, still a few more guards
What?
down here.
Aye, what?
The flesh knows that it
Nordal
suffers,
addressed.
even when the mind does not.
May my faith lend me strength.
What you be wanting now?
Done.
I feel like we may have triggered a trap
On the
over
blasted
there.
plains,
I wonder if
everyone
it
holds yet that there cannot be two skies.
I wonder if it's a repeating trap or
In the wake of his
one that
words,
goes away once we've
war.
stepped on it. More
I'm
loot.
gone.
Ready.
Okay, let's get a
Done.
tech traps on here. Immunity to panic +1 to strength. Usable only by fighters and living creatures. Wonder what's better. 25 resistance to all normal attacks +10 base hit points. Or immunity to panic and 1 to strength.
Done.
Couple more guys down here. This looks like the end of the map.
I regret that cannot speak to skies.
Okay, hopefully we are basically done with the fighting now. I wonder if anything here is respawning or not.
What did you wish?
If it's not, then I can just leave and rest up. But if it respawns, I don't really want to do that.
I'm here.
Okay, we'll check that reminder note.
Yes.
In a second. Were there any containers down here?
I'm
No, it
gone.
doesn't look like it. Yeah.
Aye, what?
Let's get my
All
detect
right.
traps back on. And we'll run back to the beginning here and talk to everybody along the way. Oh, there's a trap.
All right.
What you be wanting? Why not? Disarmed it.
I'm gone.
Alright, now we can talk to everybody in here as well. Do, 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 do. You see a young man in tattered clothes. He has a bored expression on his face as he stares off into the distance. Greetings. Your greeting startles him and he jumps at the sound. He stares at you for a moment. Don't be sneaking up on me like that, Cutter. Damn near killed me with fright. I have some questions. He frowns. Like what? Who are you? You don't need to know my name. Just ask your questions and leave me be. He gives you a defiant look. What can you tell me about this place? It's a dung heap. And you and me and everyone you see down here is just another piece of crap that the city throws on the heap. Gives you a mock smile. That pretty much says it all. Why are you here? He shrugs his shoulders and looks around nervously. I stole some things. Maybe hurt a few sods here and there. So here I am. So you're a thief. He shakes his head. No, I'm an ex-thief. After spending a year in this crap hole, I'm an ex-thief. He sighs and looks away. I never want to end up here again, that's for sure. Here there's a Deva. He frowns and looks away. There's one down here. He's at the new excavation site. Just look for the recent digging and you'll find him. Where can I find it? He shrugs. Never been there. It's off that way. He gestures vaguely. You can't miss it. Just look for signs of digging. What are they excavating? He shakes his head. Nothing. When they went to expand the prison, the guards make us dig. He snorts. It's all part of the punishment. Okay. Okay, let's check this note that we picked up. Elson, for the love of whatever powers you hold dear, don't make the same mistake thrice. If you're trying to open the door to the inner sanctum, do not step on the trigger plate. The first time you make that mistake, it costs you your foot. The second time, it was most of your leg. I shudder to think what atrocities you might inflict on yourself should you step on it a third time. Destroy this note when you've finally got this message through the blockade of stone that you call a skull.
Done. All right.
I still can't open this one.
Done.
Hey, someone named Gib. You see an older man wearing shoddy clothes. He watches your approach with a bored expression. Greetings. He continues to gaze at you with a bored look. Finally, he nods. Hello, Cutter. Why are you rattling your bone box at me? Yeah, I have some questions. He nods slowly and looks away. Well, I'm in this dunghole for stealing what ain't rightfully mine. Not for answering damn fool questions. He glares at you. Go away. So I'll be going then, farewell. I guess we can
I'm
come
gone.
back and threaten these people if we get stuck. Maybe they'll give us more information. You see a young man wearing dirty, unkempt clothes. He looks at you warily as you approach. Greetings. What do you want? He glances about nervously. I have some questions. What do you want to know? Who are you? He hesitates before answering. What's it to you? I'd like to know who I'm talking to. I'm Piatto. He gives you a bored look. Why are you here? He smirks. I was caught borrowing a few things from a local merchant. He didn't take kindly to it and had me tossed in here. So you're a thief. He glares at you. I guess you could say that. What can you tell me about this place? I get Burke. I've had enough of you. He snorts and looks himself up and down comically. Do I look like a tout? Looking for a Deva. Oh, you mean Trias. He frowns and looks away for a moment. Yeah, he's down here. Much to our misfortune. Why do you say that? The guards use us as labor to help expand the prison. We dig out all the new rooms anytime they're needed. During one of the sessions, the diggers broke into a new area and there was Trias. He pauses and frowns. Soon afterward, the plague broke out down here. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. How bad has it been? Bad. 100 or so dead. A lot of others infected. He pauses. It seems to be under control now. There haven't been any new cases recently. Where can I find Trias? He shakes his head. I don't know. Never been to the new excavation site. Just keep looking around here, you'll find it. Oops. Okay. Yellen? You see a young woman. Her face is dirty, her hair unkempt, and her clothes seem to be made from the remains of many garments. She frowns at your approach. Greetings. She glances about warily and steps away from you. What do you want, Burke? Questions. She stares at you for a moment, then relaxes a bit. That better be all you want from me. He has at you suspiciously. All I want is some answers. Ask what you will. Who are you? I'm Yellen. Not much of a name, but it's my name. Why are you here? She thinks for a moment, then shrugs. I beat up some gutter snipe who was stealing business from me. I got caught. They tossed me in here. Stealing business? I was a harlot, and doing pretty good, until she came along. So I figured if I worked on our looks a bit, I could get my business back. She sighs. Who'd you beat up? She thinks for a moment, then shrugs. Don't remember the name, or maybe I never knew it. It was competition, and that's all that mattered. Can you tell me about this place? She gazes at you for a moment, and you see a tear begin to form in her eye. She quickly wipes it away and composes herself. What's there to say? It's a prison, and life here is bad. I hear there's worse prisons, but you'll never convince me of it. Her voice begins to falter and drops to a whisper. If I had to do it all over again. I'm looking for a Deva. I understand he's here. She nods. There's a Deva down here, somewhere. I have never seen him, but there's lots of talk about him. Most people call him the Plague Bringer. Yep, the Plague Bringer. Right after he was found, a plague broke out down here. Swept through the whole prison. Wiped most of us out, I'm told. She shrugs. Most people say he's the cause, but I don't know. Where can I find him? She shrugs. I don't know. Somewhere near is all I can say. You know near, but not where. She nods. Look, Burke. The plague that swept through here was devastating, and most folks say that Deva was the cause. Why in Beator's name would I go looking for him? Okay, Dilana. You see a middle-aged woman wearing tattered clothes. She eyes you with open hostility as you approach. Greetings. I get Burke. Take a long walk down a short path. I have some questions. She frowns at you. Are you clueless or just plain stupid? I said to pike it. I want nothing to do with you or your questions. If you'll just answer some questions, I'll leave. He glares at you. Fine, make it quick. Who are you? Don't see why you should care. She pauses. Dilana. Why are you here? She sighs. I was working with a smuggler bringing ale and such into the city. One night the guards caught us. He bought his way out of trouble and left me to rot. She shrugs. Here I am. Sounds like you owe him one. She smiles. Yes, I do. By the way, his name is Orsha. Do you ever meet him? Watch your back. Okay, so we've already killed him. What can you tell me about this place? What's there to tell? It's a prison for Beator's sake. You live your life in a cell and pray for the day you can see the light of day again. Looking for a Deva. She frowns as she thinks. No, I don't think so. I won't pretend to know everyone down here. But a Deva is rather hard to miss. If he were in this ring, I'd know. This ring? Yes, the prison is set up as a series of 3 rings. Outer, central, and inner. The worse your crimes, the deeper you go. Which ring is this? This is the center ring. Worse than the outer? Not as bad as the inner. Okay. We're now getting to the part where some of the people that we sent down here are. Checking for traps real quick. None of these would open.
All right.
This one might open now. Okay, yeah, that one actually opened now. Hey, Albeck. Good afternoon.
Done.
You see a young man dressed in shoddy clothes. He makes a rude gesture as you approach. Greetings. Take a stick and pike it, Burke. He glares at you. I have some questions. I really don't give a rat's arse for you or your barmy questions. I said to pike it, so be gone. Sheba's probably gonna be pissed off at us. She spits at your feet. Dog, you dare speak to me again when your false words imprisoned me here? Traitor! I hope the stick swallows you and spits your bleached bones onto the shore, that they might be whittled into flutes for an army of dung-eaters.
Done.
Ready.
Pleasant lady.
I'm gone.
Hey, Garrick. You see a rat-faced looking young man. He watches you carefully as you approach, and seems to gauge your every move with a practiced eye. Greetings. He rubs his chin as he examines you. You get the impression he is weighing you in the balance. Yes. Greetings, Cutter. Welcome to our home. What do you want with Garrick? I have some questions. Ask, he smiles at you. Who are you? We are Garrick. We told you that, didn't we? He raises his eyebrows at you. Why do you refer to yourself as we? He frowns at you. Because we are more than one. He looks to either side of himself, then back at you. Can you not see us? He gestures to each side of himself. Yes, I see you all now. Some questions. What can you tell me about this place? He glances about, then seems to stare off into the distance. This place is our summer home. We like it here. The sound of waves is almost relaxing to us. Waves? What waves? What waves? He looks annoyed and points at a distant spot through the walls. Those waves. We love the ocean. The sea breeze. It's very refreshing. I see. Yes, very nice. Looking for a David, you know? His eyes grow wide. His eyes grow wide and he nods his head. He looks to either side of himself and begins to mumble and converse with some invisible companion. After a moment, he turns his attention to you. Yes, we have seen the Deva. Beautiful he was. Where can I find him? He looks confused. We do not know. He is lost to us. He gazes off into the distance. We lost him. Lost him. Lost. His voice fades to silence as he stares blankly at the wall. He ignores any further attempt to communicate.
All right.
You see an older woman. She frowns at your approach and shakes her head. Greetings, she snorts. Bar that, Burke. Keep your fancy greetings and tell me what you want. I have some questions, then ask them. She stares at you. Who are you? My, ain't you the social one? My name's Ray. Not that it'll do you any good to know. Can you tell me about the place? She glances about and shrugs. It's a prison, divided into 3 sections. The outer is where all the lightweights are. The center is for the up-and-coming types. Here in the inner are the true criminals. She smiles at you. What kind of crimes are we talking about? For the outer area, petty theft and such. For the central, assaults mainly. It's filled with thugs, musclemen, and their ilk. Here in the inner area are the murderers, cutthroats, conspirators, and more dangerous types. She smiles. Why are you here? She barks out a laugh. 'Cause I did something wrong. Why else would I be here? He waves you off. None of your business anyway. Can you tell me about the place? Wait, I already asked that one. Do you know about a Deva down here? She shakes her head. He's not here. He's in his own special cell. Or at least he was. What do you mean? The prisoners in the outer area are used to increase the size of the prison. It's them that digs out all the new rooms. He pauses. One day they dug themselves into some sort of chamber, and there was your Deva. I suppose he's still there. Where can I find him? He frowns. I just told you, Nidget. He's in the outer area. What's a Nidget? She pokes at you in the chest with a bony finger. You are, Burke. The most perfect example of an idiot I've ever seen.
All right. Done.
I think there's like maybe one or two more people down here.
I'm gone.
Got an ad coming up in a minute. This guy's probably gonna be pissed at us. The Githyanki glares bitterly at you and says nothing. When you try to speak to him, he spits on the ground and turns from you.
Done.
Okay. To this little central area here. We're looking for the guy's sword. Which I assume is this thing. Some sort of demon creature here. We'll need to talk to and maybe get that from him. Alright, well the ad's going to start here in a couple minutes. So I think this is a good time to break before we try and figure out how to get this sword. So I'll be right back after the ads. See everybody soon.